Hi there, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. This is the Kerbal Space Program. And today we're going swimming. It's a nice day. Look at this, it's a lovely sunny day. And here we are at the beach. So let's go swimming. Now obviously you have to not eat half an hour before going swimming. I don't think it's actually true, but that's what everyone says. So, but the most important thing is you don't want to enter the sea at more than about 4 miles an hour. Well, 4 meters per second, which is about 8 miles an hour now, I think about it. Because you might die. This is my science rover, as you can see. Look at all the science on the science rover. Sploosh. Why am I doing this, you ask? Well, pretty much the same reason to do everything with. Ooh, this might not be. Ooh. The water spray has rusted one of the samples and some. Cool. Science. That's why I'm doing everything. That's why I do everything with the science rover. What I'm trying to do is see if there are, because I have 80 science at the minute. I quite like 90 science. Oh, okay. So I want to see if I can get some more science. Oh no, I'm not getting that much. I thought I'd get more than I am. Go for a little wander. Aha, crew report. Let's stop wandering. And we will EDA. And we will get nothing there. That's interesting. I thought I was going to get more sites, and apparently I am. That's interesting. Right, what we'll do. We're beyond temperature. Just the right temperature to go for a swim. Okay, so we'll just take the data. Oh, okay, won't bother taking the data. Right, those. Collect the data, remove data, restore. And do the same here. I'm going to go further out. At least I don't have to worry quite so much about falling off. My mighty craft. And still count as shores. Ah! Right, I'm now clearly somewhat different enough that now my temperature. See, now I'm getting tons of science. So maybe it might be that I didn't count as properly splashed down before. But now I'm far enough away, I'm getting more science for everything, which is quite cute. I don't know if I'm going to get anything more. Just crew report. I forgot to do the thing where you do the thing and then you do the other thing. Where you take the data and then you store the data and then you can do other things. You can then redo crew reports. Now if I'm someone slightly different, I might be able to get a surf. I thought I might be able to get a whole different surface sample. Store experiments. I will grab everything. then I'll see if I can get further out again and see if I can get someplace that counts for yet more science. Basically, because I'm thinking about going to the moon, or at least doing a flyby, something on those lines. Alright, the surface sample was the same, so that's fine. So now maybe I can do a crew report. I'll get some science for the crew report. And which means I need to EVA again, take data, store experiments. Store experiments? Okay, crew report, already had one of those. But anyway, I'm wondering if I get far enough out, I'm wondering if far enough out would be like here. That'll be a problem. Whether I can get something extra. I don't know if I should try. Oh, physics acceleration's not being too bad. Still shores. It's going to ask the temperature gauge. Actually, I've suddenly realised that's not actually a good judge anymore, because until I get back, until I actually, until I get back and recover that science, I don't know whether that's going to be something different. Now the crew report, that enabled me to do a crew report, which is interesting. But that might just be, I might not be able to store it. Yeah, we'll just keep going. See if I can get far out and get someplace that's not shores. That's quite deep though. I mean, you can see that it's quite quite a distance out, and it's still saying shores. This might be I might have been better off flying a plane in or something if I have to go this far out. I don't know how far the game thinks shores is. Water! Water, water. We are in water. We are going to stop. We are going to... Ooh, we're going to look at the inside. Ooh. Stop! Stop everything! Crew report. Cancel. Right. So I'm just going to quickly EVA. And I don't know if I can store... Not all items. Yes, that's a crew report that I couldn't store. That's because I had an extra one from shores. But now we're in water. So now I can do a crew report. And I must have already... Okay, I've probably already got one from having splashed down. That's fine. EVA reports. Apparently don't have one of those. From flying over the water, that's fine. I've probably got an EVA report. Well, no, that's not a problem. I can just fix that. Okay. Store experiments. There we go. EVA reports. Apparently, I don't have an EVA report from the water. Well, now I do. Take surface sample. 9 science. You scooped up a sample surface. It's a very humid sample. You hope the equipment has been properly watered. Now, I haven't actually logged the data from inside the craft, but because this is a scientist here, I can do it remotely. I can just do it from here, which is neat. Observe Mr. Ague. Click data. And I'll restore it, even though I'm gonna stop now. I'm still gonna restore it. It just seems tidy to do it that way. Ugh. Just seems tidy. Observatory bay, and then collect data, and then restore. Even though I'm not going to be using it, it's just like I say, it just seems neat. Can I get on? And then board. I could make an effort to get closer to the KSC, but I can't be bothered. I'm just going to be having troubles with saving and the like. Well, saving's not been the problem. The problem I've been having is with lots of crashes. Pretty much whenever I change mode, it crashes. It is the 8th today, and I don't need to type 2015 again. Water. So now recover the vessel and see what happens. I would quite like a lot of science. It's always nice to have more science, but I don't really mind that much, so long as I've got more than 10 from that, because that gives me 90 science, and that means I can get a new thing. And the specific thing, yay! I got 62 science out of that. That's nice. 97.8 days, so I've used very little on that, so that's nice. And the science I particularly wanted to get was fuel, because I want that tank. I may want these tanks as well, because I mean that stores 360 liquid fuel, but even the smallest one of the Rocamax ones stores, so that also stores, but I can go up to 1,440 fuel, which is quite a lot. But then I don't have enough to get anything more, but that's kind of nice. Yes, I'm just going to quick save that again. I'm going to quick save on a different menu, because you do it differently when you're in this menu. Science because my next thing I want to do is try and get to the moon. Good, right about that. Looked like it was going to fail for a second. Oh, but it's doing this exciting thing, yay. Loads. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I hate So we're going to take. I'm going to start with thermometer satellite. And we're going to chuck a Science Junior on it. And in fact, I haven't used one of these before. No. Service bay. So we're going to put the goo inside the service bay, so we don't have to worry about well, that was the plan anyway. Oh, that's brilliant. That works. So we're going to put the goo in the service bay. Oh man. There you go. Right, so as you, well, that's interesting. The maybe I want to, yeah, I'll put 2 goos in. Goo used to be masters, I think. but as you can see, it was affecting the center of mass, so best not do that. Won't bother with a barometer, obviously. I've already got a flight computer on this. That's good. I've got a temperature on this. I've got a thermometer on this already, so that's fine. So really, that's just for putting the goo in. Right, so we'll put another tank on this, the next tank up. The main thing I want to do here is basically replace each two of these tanks with one of these, because that's going to keep my part count way down. So I get rid of all of that, and my part count is now much lower. Because at this stage of the game, quite frankly, part count is my problem. Especially I've upgraded the launch pad. They didn't actually gain me all that much. Well, bear in mind, I have added the materials bay, and I've added a goo, and I've added a service bay. So I have in fact added a whole bunch of extra bits and pieces on this. Should have enough delta V. I don't remember if I put reaction wheels on this thing. Yes, I have. I think another thing I was thinking of maybe putting in the service base, putting reaction wheels, because they'll be more central to the craft. So this is going to be much more of a middle orbit. I've got space for another. Let's put another fuel tank on. This is a very tall rocket now, all of a sudden. He may be a bit too tall. Okay. See, I mean, the other thing, I can start chucking these enormous tanks on, but you can see it looks a bit silly. It's a very long, thin rocket. I don't know if it's might be too long and too thin. Thrust to weight ratio is not enough though. That's a big problem down the bottom there. Okay, what have I got down there? I've got the Reliance. I think that is, in fact, my biggest engine. Oh. Alright, let's try. That gives me a 1/16 thrust to weight ratio, which is not brilliant, but given I'll burn a lot of fuel quite quickly, I think it'll be alright. Should really give this a funky name rather than just Moon Flyby or whatever. But I can't think of a good name. Like, I could come up with a project name, you know, like I came up with Athena for my science satellites. What engine do I have in that? I've got a Terrier. Yeah, 909. Yeah, that's what I wanted there. I'm kind of looking, going, I've got a piece left over. I could make a thing, but I'm not gonna. I should have more than enough delta V to get up there. This main stage will run out So I'm not what I'm not ending up with quite so much is I'm not ending up with something that gets up to orbit and then this whole thing becomes a separate, it just deals with space. This is going to have to go up into space. This is going to have to finish off the orbit and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to save that. But this is already a 20-minute episode. It's going to take a long time to get into orbit. So I think I'm going to leave orbiting for a little while. Probably shouldn't try hitting the exit button. It's probably going to crash. But yeah, oh, that's not looking good. Anyway, so thanks very much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. Do find Nearly Enough Dice. Oh, we survived! Yep, hit like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. I should really move those flags. Find Nearly Enough Dice at nearlyenoughddice.com, and we are also Nearly Enough Dice on Twitter and Facebook. Technically on Twitter we're NED_podcast. So if you just search for Nearly Enough Dice, you'll find us. And until next time, reach for the stars or drive a jet powered car into the ocean for science. Either will.